Hey guys, welcome back to Captain's Log. Dr. Daller. It's been a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Brian,
Thanks,
good to see you, Captain.
Well, we got some questions about bad breath. Somebody wants to know how they can cure some bad breath. How do we do it?
So you know, Captain Brien, I mean, over the last year, you and I have been talking about many different things. This is the first time we talk about things that affect not only you, affect other people around you.
Of course.
So, you know, if somebody has bad breath, it's... one, you feel uncomfortable. Number two is people around you feel uncomfortable and they don't know how to tell you that.
Right.
How do you tell somebody in a nice way I have bad breath? I mean, it's very difficult unless you are, it's your brother and
you just say you stink.
Yeah, hey buddy, go brush your teeth, or you buy him for his birthday, you know, some Colgate and some some Crest and some stuff. All there's a basket full of stuff.
I'm so paranoid right now. I have a mint.
And you know, yesterday I went to both Target and Walgreens.
Okay.
And to look at what's on the aisle, just because that's when people ask me about bad breath, I want to see what's on the aisle.
Okay, so I want to know what you found.
I bought some of the stuff, and I bought some of the stuff that I use at home, just to show everybody today. So today's objective is to show people how to get rid of your bad breath, and if everything that we tell you today does not work, you do have to see your doctor. When I say a doctor, it could be your primary care doctor, it could be your dentist. You in reality, Brian, you really have to see a dentist twice a year. I go see my dentist 4 times a year to get my teeth cleaned 4 times a year. I'm a little obsessive compulsive, but getting your teeth cleaned, you know, to the dental hygienist twice a year is absolutely a must.
That helps a lot of different things, not only your teeth, but doesn't it affect your overall health?
Well-being, absolutely. So there are studies that show that if you don't take care of your teeth, you have a higher risk of cardiovascular injuries.
That's right.
You have endothelial dysfunction. So gingivitis, anything with your gum disease is a big deal. So really, dental hygiene is extremely important. So today we'll talk about maybe 10 to 12 remedies to take care of bad breath.
Okay.
And I'll start with the most simple one. The most simple one is obvious.
We don't have to kiss and test it.
No. But how do you? You know what? You brought it up. How do you check if you have bad breath?
I know how you check.
How do you check?
You lick your hand.
No, fine. I mean, that's good. That's maybe if you're a cat. If you're a cat, it's good.
How do you check it?
Human beings don't lick and smell. I mean, no. So a couple of options. One option is you're going to put your hand over your mouth, about 2-3 inches away from your mouth, and you're going to breathe to it, and you're going to smell that. That's one option. Another one is you take your floss, and you're going to put it in between your teeth, and then you're going to smell the floss. And if that floss smells, then you have a problem. So
how do you cure that? That's the key.
Very good. So
how often should you floss? Every day?
Twice a day, at least twice a day. So I floss in the morning and I floss at night. I try to brush my teeth after every meal. Sometimes it's not possible, but I do my best.
What about the water pick? I use that too.
I don't use the water. I'm not a fan of that, but a lot of people use that, and I have nothing against that. I just don't. That's not something I use.
I like the water pick, but you gotta do it before you get in the shower, because it makes a mess. It really, on the commercial, they look like freaking like it's nothing. Yeah. When I'm done, the whole freaking bathroom's a mess.
So brushing your teeth, extremely important. Twice a day minimum. After every meal, brush your teeth. Floss, also very important. People say, what floss has to do with it? That's where your food gets stuck, and the bad breath is because of, you know, the food itself. It's getting rotten. Essentially, it's rotten food that is so a couple of things cause the bad breath. One is the food gets rotten. Number two is the bacteria. It's the imbalance between the good and the bad bacteria.
In your mouth or in your stomach?
In your mouth. In your mouth.
Okay.
So in your mouth, you have thousands of bacteria, and you know, you want 80% of them to be good bacteria, 20% of them, let's say, bad bacteria. So you have to have some balance between them. I take probiotics. I'm not sure if you take probiotics every day.
Yes, not every day, but I do.
I brought a sample. As a matter of fact, I bought it yesterday, but I brought a sample of the probiotics that I use. Brian and I, we don't get any royalty from this brand or any other brand.
Not yet.
Not yet. We are working on that. So I take probiotics, and I'm a true believer in probiotics. You know, in the old days, they didn't take probiotics. They had, you know, the Greek yogurts of the kind and all these things that have all this flora that you need, all this good bacteria.
Okay.
So number one we talk about is increasing your probiotic intake. Number two, increasing saliva.
Wait, why does the probiotic help you?
Right. So the probiotic on your tongue itself, you have bacteria. So, and bacteria is going to grow. You are not going to be able to get rid of it. I brush my tongue.
Right.
I brush it in the morning and at night.
And I use an electric toothbrush or a regular?
I use a regular toothbrush. And I use I'm going to show it to the audience.
The tongue
here.
scraper.
The tongue scraper. This is the tongue scraper. It costs $1.50 at Walgreens. It's cheap and easy. So I brush my teeth, and then I use I floss, and then I use the tongue scraper, and I bring all the bacteria. And you look at it,
and it's got white stuff. It's
all
like
the white
white
stuff. That's full of bacteria. And if you smell it and it doesn't smell good, that's what other people smell.
Okay.
You know, so that's what you need to do. You know, scrape it, and then what do? I use a mouthwash, and I'll show you the mouthwash that I use. This is the brand I use, but it can be any brand. The one I recommend is alcohol-free, and I recommend something with zinc in it.
Yes.
Why zinc? Zinc is going to help you with the bad breath because it's going to bind, I don't want to bore the audience, but it's going to bind some receptor of protein denigration. So zinc, and I also add some different essential oils, peppermint essential oil and things like that. So Captain Brien, you know, I went to look at the prices, and I said, oh my God, these are expensive. These are $17 a bottle. I mean, it's more than your vodka.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Son of a bitch.
Unbelievable.
That's a good deal.
So I said to myself, you know, I mean, how people can afford that? So what else can you do? You can do it yourself. You can make your own mouthwash. It's very simple.
What's the remedy? Let's
very
hear it.
simple. So if you want to make your own mouthwash, take water. Okay, so take water. Take some baking soda. Okay. Take a little bit of essential oil, for example, you know, you like peppermint or orange essential oil or whatever essential oil. Peppermint makes more sense to me. Mix them together. Some people put a few drops or a tablespoon of aloe vera as well in that.
Really?
And yes, and some people put also coconut oil. Oil. You mix it all together and you make a bottle for yourself. Obviously, you're going to rinse it and you're not going to drink it. I mean, some people drink it. I highly discourage people from drinking it.
They're called alcoholics.
That's correct. So, you know what percent of in the regular mouthwash, and I was looking at that yesterday in Walgreens, what percent alcohol in Listerine, for example, with alcohol?
1%.
27%.
Hey,
I said, oh my God, this is like much. I mean, this is like drinking. If you drink that,
I need to sell those guys the vodka for them to put it in their drink.
That's amazing. I mean, I said, oh my God, this is not good. I mean, 27% alcohol in the morning.
That's why if you're in an AA program, you can't use that.
I wasn't never in an AA program, but I should listen to what they're saying. So in any rate, so we talked about mouthwash and mouth rinses. So you brush your teeth, you floss, you scrape your tongue, and at the end, you're going to rinse it. Rinse it with something, again, with zinc, with something with essential oil, something with no alcohol in it. And so what else?
So I've been reading they all have zinc in it, right?
No, very few of them have zinc.
Well, no, the new ones, right? The new one style, they say have zinc in them, this, that, and the other thing.
Yes.
What if you take a zinc pill?
I take
vitamin.
When I don't feel well, I take, this my mother used to tell me, take zinc lozenges.
Right.
You are from Massachusetts. Everybody, they don't believe in doctors. They take zinc lozenges, right? So, and you do take zinc lozenges, and it does help. I mean, there are studies about zinc to help with halitosis. Halitosis is bad breath, and there are studies about zinc to help with upper respiratory. I believe in zinc.
And you think that all the mouth is the cause of it, or can your stomach be the cause of it too?
Some of it is the stomach. So if the mouth is not the cause, and you do everything that Captain Brien and I have to put my glasses on.
Yeah, it's getting sunny.
Right. Everything Captain Brien and I will tell you. So it could be coming from your stomach. So it could be coming from your GI system. It could be different. For example, if you have reflux disease, it could be that's the culprit. The number one culprit is in your mouth. It's on your tongue. It's between your teeth. It's oral hygiene. After that, it's all the rest.
Isn't it dry mouth as well? From a lot of antibiotics can cause stuff like that.
So antibiotics cause a few things. Antibiotics cause that they are going to kill the good bacteria as well as the bad bacteria, and as a result, the bad bacteria will flourish because they are stronger, and then you're going to have bad breath. And also anything that dry out your mouth. So saliva is very, very important. Saliva is something that is going to help your teeth, help you with teeth decay, that you're not going to have decay, help you with bad breath because it's going to rinse everything. So hydrating, we talk about on your show all the time about hydration. Hydration is extremely important. I brought my bottle of water that I take to work here.
Look at this fancy business.
This is my bottle of water.
What do you have, mint in there?
I have mint in it. So that's right. I have water with mint, no sugar, no nothing. So no sugary drink, and I sip on it all the time. So I keep my mouth moist all the time. I drink at least 6 or 7 of these. 6 or 7 of these. These are, 22, but I fill it up to 24 ounces, and then it keeps me hydrated. So anything that dries out your mouth is not good. A lot of people that at night, they are mouth breathers. They're not. The function of your nose is to breathe from your nose, not to breathe from your mouth. You are supposed to breathe from your nose, but a lot of us at night we start breathing from the mouth.
Right.
And a lot of us, and as a result of that, your mouth becomes very dry, and you wake up in the morning and you feel like, oh my God, I feel like I ate a raccoon.
Is that a morning breath?
A raccoon.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Sometimes I need to lick a stray cat's ass to get the taste out of my mouth.
That's right. So that's because we are breathing from our mouth. So you have to exercise. You have to train your body to start breathing from your nose. Some people cannot because they have sleep apnea and other things. You may need to see a sleep doctor for that. There is a doctor that's called a sleep doctor.
Sleep doctor,
Captain Brien, I wasn't sure. That's it. So he wasn't sleeping. So we need to talk to a sleep doctor but there is a way. I mean, you can, a simple way, put a little tape on your mouth, put a little tape on your mouth and just breathe from your nose and exercise that.
Come on, doc, they're gonna put tape on their mouth?
Why not? Why not? I mean, you did that. I mean, kinky moves. I know you did that.
That's amazing. So you're supposed to breathe in and out through your nose?
In and out from your nose. That's
while you sleep.
While you're sleeping.
That's the best because the hairs are supposed to filter the
everything.
air.
There is something called nitric oxide in the nose that open up everything for you. So when you are breathing from in and out from your nose, it opens up everything for you.
And that is good for the brain, or just your overall breathing of your mouth?
No, it's good for the oxygen, the amount of oxygen you're getting. It's good for the fact that you're not drying out, because if you breathe like a dog, you're going to dry out. I mean, you are going to run out of saliva. So that's very important. What else I brought here? So I brought my toothbrush with me. A toothbrush right there. I brought my tongue
You're
scraper.
not a fan of the electric toothbrush?
I'm not. I'm old-fashioned when it comes to that stuff. I'm maybe obsessive compulsive. I need that hand maneuver. I want to work.
You are definitely OCD, not maybe.
For sure.
Stop it.
Sure. So, and change your toothbrush. I change my toothbrush every month, but most people change their toothbrush every 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
I brought my floss. Okay, so
yeah,
this is my floss.
Everybody should go with that kind of floss these days, right? So much easier than trying to use it.
Easy, absolutely. And I brought something else. I brought gum. So I'm the doctor that encourage people to have gum, and not necessarily this brand or any brand. So I recommend sugar-free gum. Gum does increase the amount of saliva. Gum, if you have anything left in between your teeth, it's going to grab that. So that's good for you. So again, sugar-free gum is excellent for you. On the other hand, if you are drinking, sugary, drinks, for example, any Coca-Cola or soda or anything like that, or even those vitamin waters that have a lot of sugar in them, that's definitely not good for you.
These are the ones that I do, because they have no soy in them, but they help with dry mouth, lozenges, everything.
I love it.
Look at this.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to show that to everybody.
This one, because they don't have any sugar, and they keep your mouth good. They don't taste the best, to be honest with you, but I do like them because they have no soy in them either.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to try one.
Go try one. Enjoy them. You're going to say they taste like hell.
I love it. I love it. So what else can people do? So simple remedies that have been around for a long time is take a cup of water, add some salt, put it in your mouth in the morning, and rinse your mouth several times with what we call saline water or salinated water. So water with salt, excellent. Water with aloe vera, water with coconut oil, excellent for your teeth, excellent for all this stuff. Brush with you know, when you brush it well. Spend good time brushing. Don't be lazy.
Yeah, you're supposed to spend how many? 2 minutes on the top and 2 minutes on the bottom, or something?
You know,
isn't that what they say?
They say 60 seconds in any side. So 60 seconds. So it should take you about 4 minutes total.
Okay. So I was 2 minutes on the top, 2 minutes on the bottom. That's 4, Doc.
That's 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Also, 1 times 4 is 4.
That's true. That's true. 8 minus 4 is 4.
What else we can share with the audience? So we talked about you know probiotics. We talked about toothbrush. We talked about tongue scraping. We talked about flossing. We talked about
let's talk about how you tell somebody they stink.
You know,
how do you do that?
I was thinking about it last night, because you and I, we talked about a couple of days ago that's going to be the topic, and I was thinking about it last night, and I didn't have a politically correct way to say it. I don't know how to say it
Guys,
to somebody.
how do you say that to somebody?
Yeah.
Drop a comment on the bottom. Coconut oil pulling. What is that, Randy? I know what coconut oil is, but did you put a typo in there, or what's pulling? Because I don't know. So how do you tell them? How do you guys do it when you have somebody that you're talking to and their breath stinks? What's the nice way to say it?
You know, I was thinking about it last night. There's no way to say. There are many ways to say, you know what, Captain Brien, I don't like this jacket. I can say that to you, and you're not going to be that offended. But how do you tell somebody that they have bad breath? And unless, again, they are very close family member,
right? Without hurting their feelings and breaking their soul.
Right.
That's what I want to know, guys. Drop a comment on the back.
I mean, so the topic itself is very sensitive. So, very sensitive topic.
What about things like garlic and
excellent garlic and onions, sardines, all this stuff So like that's
Caesar
different.
Dressing.
So that's not halitosis. Halitosis, by definition, that's the bad breath that comes from your mouth itself. Now, if it comes, you remember you mentioned that GI system.
Yes.
So garlic, onions come from your GI system, does not come from your mouth. That's not because of bacteria in your mouth. That's because of gases, sulfur gases that garlic and stuff like that produce, and your body cannot digest them. As a result, your body wants to get rid of them, and they get rid of them in the lungs and in the stomach, and that takes up to 72 hours. So if you have garlic today, 72 hours later, you will still smell like garlic.
It comes right out my oil, right out my skin.
Out of your skin, that's right.
Why? But isn't it good for you? Garlic's good for you.
Garlic is very good for your heart, very good for your
just
metabolism.
Makes you smell like hell.
But if you want to get laid, it's not very good.
Oh, she wants to know about the tonsils. What about the tonsils?
Very good. If you have tonsil infection, or you have a stone in your tonsil, or anything like that stuck there, you are going to have bad breath. So again, if all the things that Captain Brien and I talked about don't help you, please go see your doctor, your primary care doctor. Go see your dentist. Let them evaluate you. Let them see what's going on. It could be something else. It could be a tonsil infection. It could be reflux disease. It could be anything else that could affect that. So you don't want to say, hey,
you could have a decaying tooth.
Definitely.
Right? You could have a crown that...
You can have a fistula in your mouth. You can have... absolutely.
Well, guys...
gingivitis or anything like that.
I hope Doc helped you guys. And I hope that you can now go make out with everybody, because you have nice, clean breath. And tell them the doctor sent you. Yes?
No, but go see your dentist. Really. I mean, that's essential. See your dentist. Take care of your teeth. I mean, this is something that, it's not like you are going to have another set of teeth coming up. That's it. This is the only one you have. Go see your dentist twice a year at least. Let them take care of it. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is my dental appointment.
Oh, nice. You're going to go and get it clean.
I'm going to get them clean.
What's the best way? You like it when they use or you like it when they use the water pick?
I like both. So in my case, they use the water pick, and they use the brushes, and they use at the end.
Because they have the one that's the high-powered, like, pressure washer.
Yes.
And then they had the one where they, after they do the scrub,
Right.
then they use the regular one.
Right. Undercarriage. You remember the car wash? The undercarriage?
Yeah, exactly.
They do the undercarriage, upper, everything. And I want to get the tree. You remember those days you used to get a tree when you used to wash your car?
Yes.
You remember the smelly tree? They don't give that anymore.
They don't. You get a little thing in a package now. A little square package.
Right.
All right, guys, this is the Captain's Log. We're killing bad breath and letting you kiss everybody. And that's it. We're out. We're good, Doc?
Captain, we're great. Thank you,
Another great day. Thanks for joining us, guys. Tune in. Like it, share us. And by the way, we're 5 stars now on iTunes. Thank you guys for rating us. I love it. If you want to rate us, please do. If you love us, you will. And be good. Share it. Tell your friends. We're killing bad breath today. We're out.
Bye-bye.